Welcome to the Eric Avasar Show. Possibly the worst Liverpool performance during the Jurgen Klopp era took place today, with the Reds going on the road to Napoli in the second group stage match of the Champions League and losing 1-0. For the first time in the Jurgen Klopp era, and for the first time since 2012, Liverpool failed to register a shot on target, which is pretty mind-boggling when you consider the Reds have one of the best front three attacking lines in the world, with Bobby Firmino, Mo Salah, and Sadio Mane out there. But all three struggled today. Perhaps Salah more so than others. He is really having what's turning out to be a nasty bad, just disastrous run of form at the moment. As the saying goes, though, form is temporary, class is permanent, but the longer this lagging form continues, the bigger concern it becomes for the Reds. I thought he was one of the worst players out on the pitch today, so wasteful with his passing and just didn't get it done, obviously, offensively. It'll be interesting to see what type of strategies Jurgen Klopp employs to get more out of him. But speaking of Klopp, as much as I love Klopp, I mean, there isn't a manager I would rather have at Liverpool. My pet peeve, what's really grinding my gears week after week, is how he takes way too long to substitute players. Daniel Sturridge, after scoring his screamer of a goal against Chelsea, doesn't come on in this match until, the 86th or the 88th minute? He should be coming on at the hour mark. So should Shaqiri. Shaqiri never even came off the bench. I mean, waiting too long to bring on subs in a game when the guys out on the pitch are obviously not getting it done. Changes need to be made. That should be a no-brainer. So Klopp's inability or unwillingness to make substitutions when he needs to could become a bigger concern moving forward if results like this one continue. The day got off to a foul start with Naby Keita suffering a serious back injury that required him to go to the hospital. Obviously sending well wishes to Naby, incredible player. Certainly the most attack-minded and talented midfielder, a true box-to-box midfielder. Hasn't really gotten into the swing of things quite yet at Anfield, so you really have to hope that he will be back up in the lineup soon. Was very happy to see him starting over Jordan Henderson, because if there's anything we learned from today, and perhaps from previous matches at times as well, is that Liverpool's midfield, when it includes, or when it's made up of, Milner, Wijnaldum, and Henderson, is just not what it needs to be. It's not good enough, because while all three players are quality players who mean a lot to the side, they're all too similar and do not provide enough attacking spark when you put all three of them together. So, look, I want to see a lot more Liverpool midfields that include Keita or Shaqiri in the starting lineup for the sake of attacking flair, creativity, and getting that front three more involved and in better positions. I think Alisson had a pretty nice game today. I was happy with how he performed. My man of the match was Joe Gomez. I mean, look, Matip and Lovren, they can forget about starting alongside Van Dijk in the most, important games when, Van Dijk and Gomez are fit. Gomez has nailed down the number one center back spot, and I certainly hope Klopp feels the same way as well. Meanwhile, Trent Alexander-Arnold did a very poor job of tracking back today. Obviously, he offers way more in attack than Nathaniel Clyne, but Clyne, when he was Liverpool's regular starter, I thought was one of the top three center backs in the Prem. So if Trent continues to be a defensive liability, I am not opposed to seeing Clyne back in the first team. But, on the opposite side of things, look, Moreno can never get a sniff of the first team. Andy Robertson's place as starting left back is secure. I kind of rhetorically wondered if Robertson was capable of having a bad game. Today he proved he was human. He had an awful game. He played terrible. But I do trust a lad with the mental fortitude that Robertson has to bounce back this weekend against Manchester City. A massive showdown at Anfield between the top two teams in the EPL. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Hopefully the Reds put this match behind them, and we will find out soon enough. Thank you so much for tuning in, Reds fans. You'll never walk alone, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel.